Welcome to another episode of Career Mode, and we have only got 6 games left of the season, and in reality that's 2 episodes because we've got the Arsenal game today and then the Manchester United game, and then after that we will have the Southampton game and then the Leicester game. I think we'll skip the Everton game. Now if the Everton game is more important, we might skip the Southampton one, but our first game of today's episode is against Arsenal. From the last episode we played Chelsea and drew 0-0, but we played Bournemouth in between and it was just scraped a 1-0, and we had Marcus Rashford scored that goal, and that meant we kept in our position on the table. And we've done quite well recently, and it's not too bad for us. We are still a few points behind in terms of Chelsea and Man United, but because Chelsea drew with us, it made Man United means they can draw level if Chelsea don't win their next game, which is a game in hand on them. But we also have a game in hand against Man United, which means that we will be 3 points behind. If Chelsea don't win, then we'll be 3 points off the top with 6 games or 5 games left, which means that we could still win the title, which I didn't think would happen about 4 games ago even. But our first game is against Arsenal, and as our team has been doing so well how we've been playing, I'm going to keep it exactly the same with Donnarumma, Weiser, Mere, Zuma, Baba, Sanchez, Kessie, Traore, Pavon, Gabriel and Rashford. We'll go straight in and see if we can get another win and keep us in the fight for the title, if not just the Champions League spots. Rivals Arsenal against us, Sunderland. Arsenal are trying to get into the top 4. We are in it. We need to stop them getting into it, and hoping that we can push against them and try and get up the table further. Even though we can't get too much further, we just want to get that slight bit more to help us in our quest to get at least the top 4, if not try and win the league, which would be a great achievement. But they have a chance here, and Sanchez puts it just wide. Rashford's been played in by Gabriel. Rashford's using his pace. Can he play it across the goalkeeper? Check! Off the post! Shoots again! Into the keeper's hands. 1-2 with Traore off of Gabriel. Can Traore cut inside? Can finesses it? Oh, miles over. Traore, we need to finish these chances. Rashford's there. Kessie's done an overlapping run. I'm not sure why Kessie's decided that he's playing left wing now for us, but that's not a foul. That's a penalty. Kessie with it. I think that's Mustafi. Kind of looks like him, but that is definite foul, and it is a yellow card. There's a penalty for us. It is Mustafi. Could have been a red card, but I don't think it would have been because there was a couple of players in the middle maybe. Yeah, there was one behind. Our best penalty taker is Gabriel, but it's still up to me to try and score it, and Gabriel finishes the penalty. I don't like the penalty system on here too much. It's difficult more than it used to be, but that's because I guess I'm more used to that. Even though I've had quite a lot of penalties, I seem to give away more than I actually take, but that is a nice goal from Gabriel. 1-0 up. Deserved as well. We've had a couple of chances. Can't seem to get a foothold in this game since the goal. It's been all Arsenal. Every time I've had the ball, it's been difficult to try and actually take it forwards, and it's been difficult to get the ball off of them as well. I'm trying to prevent them actually getting into the box more than anything at the moment, because I don't mind them taking a long shot. I would think Donnarumma would be able to save it, but like there, every time I'm trying to make a tackle, it's going straight to one of their players. That is half time, and we did manage to end the half, keeping it at the 1-0 scoreline, which is still a good result so far for us. Do need to try and get some more of the ball, because the possession wise, where is it? Possession, yeah, 65% to them, but they've had 5 shots and none on target. We've had 4 and 2 on target, so we do actually deserve to have a goal. They've not even tested the keeper at all. All of their shots bar 1 have been outside the area. Kessie's played through there. Is that not a foul? Surely that is a penalty again. Mustafi, is that his second yellow card as well? And it's a red card for Mustafi. We kept it all from the start of kickoff, played it around, and somehow that is one of them sort of, I guess, BS ones, because he's clearly tried to slide the ball, touches it, but my player goes over him, and then that's a penalty. I've had that given against me plenty of times in this game, so I don't care. But we're going to make Gabriel take another one and see if he can get it into the corner again. Oh, no. I had a feeling that would happen. I pushed it way too far to the left. No. But luckily, they are down to 10 men now. So hopefully, it doesn't matter too much that we've just not scored that penalty, because we should get some more chances. Sanchez has picked it up, edge of the box. And Renato Sanchez takes it off him. Welbeck still got it, shoots. Donnarumma, great save. From a poor kick out from Donnarumma. And that should have been a free kick for me, but EA decides that isn't actually a free kick in this game, even though it would be realistically. Donnarumma wins it back from a save. Rashford is on his way, and that's got to be a foul from Koscielny. Is that a yellow card as well? Arsenal are going all out to foul everybody today. Kessie's won it back. Brilliant tackle. He's giving it to Rashford. He's giving it to Gabriel. Gabriel can't get away from the defender. Gives it into Traore. Turns inside, gives it to Sanchez. He's going to give it down to Baba, left-footed, miles wide. Kessie's waiting for the run of Rashford into Baba. Anybody trying to get into the box? Why is that the pass you choose there? Give it to Gabriel, finesse it. Gabriel hits Rashford, get out the way. Again, Baba tackles, and it's a corner. We get a corner. Rashford decides to get in the way of a shot again. That was probably going in the top corner. Pavon with this corner. Going to try and get it in and get somebody's head on it. Can we get a head on it? Oh, that's interesting from Traore. Misses it completely. Rashford wins the flick on. Gives it to Traore. And he's going out wide. Gives it in to Sanchez. Gives it in again. Rashford's there. Gives it to Gabriel. He's going to try and score. But Cech saves again. Cech has been Arsenal's saviour today. Weiser clears the ball all the way up the pitch. Can we get a win on the ball? We can. Into there. Gabriel is still there. Gives it out to Pavon. Gives it to Sanchez. Gives it out to Traore. He's going to finesse it around the Cech. Into the goal. And that is 2-0. Right at the death. Just to put the game away. And that is how we can get these points on the board. Hopefully to get us up even further up the table. Maybe to second or first. 2-0 winners. Arsenal had 2 shots in that second half. Both were after the red card by Mustafi. Only one of those was on target. We had 5 on target in total and 12 shots. Scored the 2 goals. Could have scored a lot more than that. But possession-wise, we did actually keep the ball a little bit more compared to when it was like 65-35 in the first half. So, deserved win. Arsenal just all out fouling for some reason. Although, saying that, going back on the stats, they only had 4 fouls and they had 4 yellow cards. 2 of those were to Mustafi. He got sent off. In between our Arsenal and Manchester United games today, we have played Swansea. We won 2-1. Mary with a header from a corner. We actually finally scored a goal from a corner for once. I couldn't replicate it again. I can't seem to score from them. But then Rashford scored the winner. It was 1-1 back again. But unfortunately, Mary got a yellow card, which means he's actually suspended for this Manchester United game. It also means that for the league, it is very exciting towards the end. Man United have 3 games left. If us and Chelsea can win both of our games in hand, we will be 2 and 3 points respectively behind them. And it'll mean that there's 3 games left and 3 points separating the top 3. Our goal difference isn't as good as the other 2 teams. Hopefully we can get a little bit better goal difference than they do towards the end of the season, with Sunderland playing Everton, Leicester and Southampton. All of them are safe, and all of them are in the top half. Well, no, Leicester are not in the top half of the table. They're 12th, but they are safe as well. They're all above 40 points. So this will be kind of difficult run-in. But maybe, if FIFA is realistic, they will have kind of given up playing by now, because they are all pretty much safe. Apart from Everton, because they kind of want to get that 5th spot over Liverpool. As for the team today, Djilobodji has had to come in for Mere because he has that suspension. And we are kind of light in our squad with centre-backs. That is why we've had to play Djilobodji, because he is the pretty much only replacement, unless we put Robertson there or Pereira. But apart from that, the team is going to be standard for our games that we've been playing recently. Playing a game on today against Man United, and their squad is ridiculous. And for whatever reason, they still play Fellaini in central midfield with Pogba. Good block away from our defence there. We need to get this out though. Another good block. Mahrez is there. Lukaku's there again. We need to stop him with his shot. And that is another corner for Man United. We need to do something about this. Otherwise, they're going to score pretty early on in this game. Oh, good save again by Donnarumma. Can we do a quick counter? There we are, into Gabriel. Plays in. That was into Rashford, into Gabriel. Let's get it back out again. Rashford's in. Rashford gives it back out again. Can we shoot with Traore? It goes just wide off a deflection. I can appreciate now how much better a defender Mere is than Djilabodji, and I'm glad I've been playing him for this season. Just Man United's attack in this game against Djilabodji, he can't deal with it. We can't deal with it as a team, really, but Djilabodji himself can't do much with it. Rashford is there on the edge of the area, gets tackled, and I wanted the free kick there, but Traore is there, shoots, and De Gea saves. Rashford into Gabriel, back to Gabriel. Can he finesse it round De Gea? He saves it. Bertrand Traore can't finish the rebound. That's where we need to finish our chances. Gives it out to Sanchez. Takes a touch. Hits it. And it's just saved by De Gea. Easy save in the end. Man United have had more of the ball and they've had more shots, but they've only had one more shot on target than us at half-time in this game. Their pass accuracy is a little bit better than ours, but our shot accuracy is better than theirs. Corners-wise, it's equal. There's a lot equal in this game. I might see if we can play it off with Sanchez. Take a touch and shoot by Gabriel. Saved from De Gea. Knudsen wins the ball back off Fellaini. Gives it in to Rashford, who's got not much help. Gives it to Knudsen, who's going to shoot. Oh, just wide of the goal from Knudsen. It's one back by Gabriel. He's giving it to Guedes, who cuts inside, cuts back outside onto his left foot, shoots across. God, across De Gea, and it's just wide. Takes it forwards, gives it out to Gabriel, who's there, cuts inside, gives it to Guedes, blocked off by Bailly, and De Gea clears it, rushing it clear. Can we get one more chance before the game is over? Marlos is there, gives it into Sanchez, gives it into Guedes, who's got the ball on the edge of their box. Can he cut back inside? Gives it into Knudsen! Last shot of the game! And that's the end of the game. 0-0. Could have won it at the last second there, but we didn't manage to do that. And the facts in the game was very, very close. The amount of money that Man United have spent on players, and they can't even beat Sunderland. Whilst we're simulating to the next game, which is going to be next episode, we are going to have a quick look at the table because we have obviously just drawn 0-0, and Man United have got another game in hand against us, because obviously that game that they just played was not the game in hand that we had. So we are still maybe 3 points behind if we can win our game in hand, which I think is against Everton, who are just below us in the table. But that is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to leave it on this screen. So thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you loved it, please consider to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.